What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Maverick Raven coming at you with another video, and can't believe I'm doing this, man. I can't believe I'm doing this just because of the fact that I didn't know that Tom MacDonald dropped a ton of songs, and I was told on Twitter by a really cool flock brother that I need to check this out because I love Tom MacDonald. We always do reactions. We love the Hog fam here on this channel, and dude, Tom MacDonald's just a really good, decent, sweet guy, dude. And I feel weird calling a man sweet, but he's sweet, man. And he's not sweet in the way that I would traditionally say sweet to make fun of somebody. He's sweet as in the guy's obviously compassionate. He cares about people. He cares about this country, and it kind of sucks that he's Canadian, right? And he loves this country more than the majority of Americans who are just ingrates that I meet, man. At least in the liberal areas. Remember, I'm outside of Orlando, Florida, and it's kind of liberal here. It's also kind of rural, and there's some red states here. But man, I just today I did run into somebody who had resist stickers and all this other stuff, and it was kind of weird when they saw my camo hat. But anyway. And I normally don't even wear hats, but it's got MAGA on it, baby. You know what I mean? So I'm getting my dark MAGA hat either tomorrow or the day after that. So we'll see. So anyways, if you guys don't know, Donald Trump has won. It looks like it's gonna be a Republican clean sweep, and I'm cool with that. I'm happy with that. But this song, apparently, I was reading through the comments, and apparently it really hits home for a lot of people. Kind of like a bittersweet type of deal. So we're going to check this out. But before we do, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All of that stuff really helps out the channel. Plus, we'd love to have you be the newest member of the flock. The flock is for life. And hey, guys, you can be a part of the Hangover Gang and part of the flock fam. It's totally cool. We're not mutually exclusive. Plus, we'd love to have you. The air is for everyone. Now, dude, I know I say this like so often, but the thing is that damn rabbit, bro. I'm constantly having to like move cables around. You know what I mean? Because he will chew. He will chew through it. He will. He will. And apparently, if a rabbit if he eats meat, he could like literally die just from eating meat. I didn't know that. And I wasn't feeding the rabbit meat. It's just that we had pizza, and I had a meat lover's pizza there. And homie was trying to get at the crust. I'm like, no, you'll die. Anyways, let's check this out. I'm sure it's gonna, from all the comments that I've seen, I'm sure it's gonna be beautiful. Tom always kills it. He's with Nova. It's gonna be Tom MacDonald and Nova Rockefeller. Freedom's not for sale. I'm sure this is gonna hit me, dude, especially after the anxiety. And dude, I'm not like that, bro. Normally I am, I am anxious. I am an anxious person, but normally I can control that. I honestly can, just with discipline, just kind of breathing exercises, kind of being used to it and having to deal with it. Because when you're a police officer and you have anxiety, nobody's gonna tell you, hey, you're gonna be here fine, and then the rest of us will chase this robber. You can stay there. Doesn't happen. You gotta get over it. But yeah, man, it's been a couple months, man. A weight is off my shoulders. Although they're not even conceding yet. Kamala Harris' campaign is not conceding yet, so who knows what's gonna happen. Anyways, let's check this out. And the reason why I say all that is obviously this is a political song. Freedom is not for sale. I have a shirt that literally says freedom isn't free, and there's a reason behind that. The tree of liberty must be watered from time to time with the blood of both patriots and tyrants, which is just like a sad fact, man. It's just a quote that demonstrates that war apparently is like a natural part of life. And maybe it is. It looks like it is. But hopefully we can aspire to be better, and hopefully we can be better. So let's see what Tom's gonna say. I saw a lot of people saying that this name made them cry. I got dark shades on, so you won't know.
We're standing in our driveways with things we're trying to sell. Just give me half what I paid. You got yourself a deal, oh. But the freedom's not for sale.
Based, bro. Super effing based. Him, Nick Natoli, friggin' these people, you gotta respect them, bro. You gotta respect them, dude. Ronnie Radke's based as hell too. He's not as conservative as probably Tom MacDonald and Nick Natoli, but you know, they're all like, you could tell that they need to be in music because that's what their calling is. And obviously I would never presume to know what God put people on the planet for. But when you have such ridiculous and raw levels of talent like that, it's kind of hard to imagine them working like a coal mine. They don't serve humanity best doing that, you know? And I'm not saying that miners are not important. No, I would never say that. Just because of the fact that look at what happened in Pennsylvania. Drill, baby, drill. Miners have a thankless job. People don't even recognize them. But they have an amazingly important part in everything that we do. Because if we're not, you know, energy independent, look at what happens the last 4 years, pretty much. It all starts like that. Anyways, let's see if I can get this damn mouse.
Bring me $1 million, bring me a holy grail, a homemade Betty Crocker, 6-pack of beer won't have.
Always forget how nicely he can sing, dude. And he and Nova, they harmonize so nicely. But yeah, they can both really sing.
'Cause the freedom's not for sale. Growing up, I never had much. Alright. And so I learned to love what I've got.
Younger people than me and I take that lesson to heart. You got to be grateful because remember, I like to say, I have kind of saying there really is no such thing as rock bottom. It can always get worse. But when it comes to the inverse of that, the sky's the limit and all that, that's kind of not true, man. Because eventually the sky kind of plateaus a little bit, if you know what I'm saying, to use all these nature metaphors. But hey, by the way, guys, if you guys hear like a strange droning on in the video when I play the music, please let me know, because I'm trying to figure out if it's me being a boomer or if it's the equipment or, like I said, this damn rabbit, you know, jumping through here and biting through cables or Lord knows what else. Or maybe I'm just hearing things, bro. You know, that's what happens when you get a little older. Anyways, let's continue.
It's stronger than diamonds. It's not made in China. It was made by us. So come on down if you're in town. I'll be here all weekend right outside my house. We got old TV by the garbage pails, Tupperware for cheap and lemonade for sale. So come on down by my parents' couch. We got old CDs that I couldn't throw out. I'll even sell you the house. But the freedom's not for sale.
Kind of catchy, bro. It's kind of catchy. It's not my typical type of jam, but it's a little bit of a banger. It's a low-key banger. It really is. Kind of like a country pop thing going on. But I like the patriotic angle, and I know a lot of people, you know, get on Tom for that, and y'all need to either accept it or just move on. Okay, the man's a patriot. The man's gonna rap about patriotic things.
We're sitting in the front yard with things that served us well. They don't deserve the junkyard, but they need someone else. Oh,
Wow,
the freedom's not for sale.
that kind of gave me goosebumps because you were thinking he was talking about some things, not people.
Ads in the paper, hung signs at corner stores. Everything has a price tag, and it could all be yours. freedom's not for sale. Growing up, I never had much. Alright. And so I learned to love what I got.
I like this, the whistling too. I can't believe I'm 6 days late on this, dude. I suck.
Yes, I did. It's stronger than diamonds. It's not made in China. It was made by us. So come on down if you're in town. I'll be here all weekend right outside my house. We got old TV by the garbage pails, Tupperware for cheap and lemonade for sale. So come on down by my parents' couch. We got old CDs that I couldn't throw out. I'll even sell you the house. But the freedom's not for sale. We are the people who will remember the brave and never forget the reasons why this country is great. We got poles in the front lawn, we're flying the flag, wearing a sweater that my grandma made. We are the people willing to fight to the grave. There ain't a thing I wouldn't do to keep my family safe. I'll never tell you how to live and all I want is the same, with a house at the end of the lane. So come on down if you're in town. I'll be here all weekend right outside my house. We got old TV by the garbage pails, Tupperware for cheap and lemonade for sale. So come on down by my parents' couch. We got old CDs that I couldn't throw out. I'll even sell you the house. But the freedom's not for sale.
What do I feel after listening to that song? And how funny is it that the situation, the atmosphere, the environment, the company that you surround yourself in when you first hear a song that sticks with you, or when you first taste a new thing that sticks with you, or have a new drink that you like that sticks with you, whatever you're experiencing, your experience is completely shaped and affected. Not to, the 100th, percentile or anything like that, but it is shaped by what's going on in your life. Are you happy? Are you sad? Were you at work? Were you at school? Were you at home? Were you with your wife? Were you talking about anything? Here I come listening to this on the day after the election, and I'm just thankful, you guys. I really am, And for the most part, I'm not a libertarian, so I'm not going to tell you, live your life over there, and I'm not going to ever tell you anything wrong about your life. I'm not going to say that like Tom MacDonald, because Tom MacDonald's obviously a little bit more of a libertarian. Because obviously if I feel like you're doing something immoral, and I'm not going to get into that or anything, and you should too. If I'm doing something wrong, you should stop me so that I don't hurt polite society. So yeah, you guys, you need Karen sometimes. But that song, dude, it kind of stuck with me. It definitely is different than, for example, God Mode. God Mode was ridiculous. It was amazing. It was just like 7 or 8 minutes of him demonstrating how he is an amazingly powerful force in hip hop. People want to act like he can't rap. Yeah, he can rap. But bro, this here was just a showcase of how well he works with Nova, how great they sound together, how he needs to lock that down immediately. Bro, when you find a partner that compliments you and accepts you and is your ride or die, yeah, brother, yeah. And as far as the song is concerned, we need to draw a line in the sand, and I mean all of us, and we need to take a moral self inventory, and we need to say to one another, where does it end? How much pushing, how much taking, how much patronizing, how much all of this can I allow or will I allow the government to do to me and my family? I'm not gonna lie, man. If Kamala Harris won, I was seriously considering moving to Argentina because I believed that number one, we don't have enough money to just be like, oh, it doesn't matter what bad economic policies. Dude, we're two cops surviving on pensions. We're not two ex-cops, obviously. Two ex-cops surviving on pensions. We're not out here balling. You know what I'm saying? Um. So yeah, man. So I was like, dude, the Argentinian dollar is off the chain right now. Javier Milei is an amazing freaking president. He knows what he's doing. He's turned around the country, and he has. Check it out by almost any metric. And that's honestly where my headspace was at, because I know that woman would have gone far left, because that's who she really is. So I'm not gonna make this political, even though that video was obviously political. You guys got to figure out. I should say I'm not gonna make it any more political, is what I should say. But you guys need to honestly figure out where your line is. And if you have a line, you might not have a line, and I'm not judging you one way or the other. But yeah, you guys, so that was awesome, as always. The HOG family, the Hangover Gang. You guys are pretty loaded, bro. Pretty loaded with talent. Pretty loaded. That'll do it for me. It probably will be a busy news day. I don't know. I'm going to be monitoring the situation, and we'll see. From a geopolitical standpoint, this might affect a lot of different things that are going on in the world right now. For example, Israel and Lebanon and Iran and the Palestinians, all that might be affected for good or for ill. Same thing with Ukraine, North Korea, and freaking Russia. Scary, dude. Scary. God's in control, man. And whatever's going to happen is because he wants it to happen that way. And I know that a lot of people are going to go, oh, this fucking guy. What I believe, man. And you know what? And I know that people are going to say, oh, that's just your ignorance, because ignorance is bliss or whatever. But there's a certain level of control, of comfort in knowing that you have to do everything in your control. But after you do everything in your control, that's it. You've done everything you can. Now it's in God's hands, and now either it's going to go the way you want it, or it's not going to go the way you want it. But at least you can tell it to yourself that you did everything you could. Anyways, love you guys. Thank you for the recommendation for this. That was very cool, very awesome. And yeah, the song it's definitely, like I said, a low-key banger, and kind of more of like a piece. It's like a piece of art that makes you consider things. What is your line, guys? What is your line? Be safe, and as always, stay based.